Good morning, my dear students. So far in biology, we have completed two chapters, fundamental unit of life and also the tissues, right? And as your term exam is coming, we know that you need to study these two chapters thoroughly because only two chapters are there and you have enough time to study well. So score good marks. Before that, we need to I know that you have familiarized with different question patterns in these two chapters. So in general, you will be having 25 marks MCQ questions and 25 mark descriptive type of questions in science, right? So in the MCQ type of questions, there are different categories. So first type of MCQ is the normal one, like the question is given and 4 choices will be also provided. So you need to select the correct choice from that. And the second type is assertion and reason type of questions. And I think you may have done that in your previous sessions. So you should have a proper awareness on that kind of assertion and reason type of question, because that type of questions are new for you. You didn't have attended such kind of questions in your previous classes. So you must focus on such kind of questions. And the last one is case-based questions. That means a paragraph of a case is given, and from that case you will be provided with certain questions. Either it may be direct or indirect question, but you need to answer it. Okay. So these are the 3 kinds of MCQs that will be come for your exam. And today I am planning to discuss some of the assertion and reason type of questions, because that question is very much important and you may have find it some difficulty. So that's why I'm selected that kind of questions. So I'm just selected a few questions, very few questions from these 2 chapters, and today we can discuss about that. So the first question, in assertion type of question, a statement of an assertion is given. So we can mark it as A, capital A. It is represented as A, assertion, capital letter A for assertion and R for reason. Okay. R for reason. So you will be provided with 4 choices in this type of assertion and reason type questions. So you need to select the first. A statement will be given, that is called an assertion, and its reason also will be provided, and you need to select the answer from 4 choices. All these assertion and reason type of questions contain 4 choices. So the choices are both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of A. That is the A choice. And B choice is both assertion and reason are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. And the C part is assertion is true, but reason is false. And the last choice is assertion is false, but reason is true. These are the 4 choices will be given to you. So you need to select the right choice by reading this assertion and reason, these 2 statements. Okay. So we can discuss some examples for this. First question is plasma. It is from the chapter cell, the fundamental unit of life. Okay. Plasma membrane is selectively permeable. Assertion is plasma membrane is selectively permeable. And the reason given is plasma membrane allows some molecules to pass through it more easily than other. Okay, so you need to select the choices, select the correct answer from these choices. So for this question, you need to select the correct choice from these 4. Okay, so the answer will be A. Answer will be A. Both assertion and reason are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Why? Because we know that all cell will contains a thin, delicate membrane, outer membrane, which give its shape and it separates from the outer medium, etc. So that thin and delicate surrounding part of a cell is termed as a cell membrane or plasma membrane, right? And we know that it allows the entry and exit of only particular molecule. So it selectively permit the entry and exit of certain molecules. So that's why it is also termed as a selectively permeable membrane. So the both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion here in this question. Clear? So, before attending a question in assertion and reason, you just carefully, thoroughly read that two sentences. Both assertion and reason, you need to thoroughly read. Then only you can attend this kind of question. Okay. And I will read the next question. Just listen carefully. Assertion. A plant cell bursts if it is placed in water. A plant cell bursts if it is placed in water. And I will read the reason. High turgor pressure causes bursting of plant cell. High turgor pressure causes bursting of plant cell. So try to select the try to answer the question. So in that question, when you read the statement A, assertion, it will be false. It is false because a plant cell bursts if placed in water. No, a plant cell will not burst if it is placed in water. So that statement, that assertion is false. But we can read the reason. High turgor pressure causes bursting of plant cell. We know that plant cell have the cell wall to counteract the pressure, the turgor pressure by exerting equal and opposite wall pressure. So this wall pressure will prevent the entry of water molecule up to beyond the limit. So that this wall pressure protects the plant cell. Right. So that we can read the assertion again. A plant cell bursts if a cell placed in water. No, a plant cell will be safe if it is placed in water. And when the cell bursts, only when high turgor pressure is exerted by the cell, it will burst. So the answer is D. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Okay. Similarly, we can see another question. The endoplasmic reticulum assertion. I will read the assertion. The endoplasmic reticulum lacks ribosomes is called SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum lack ribosomes are called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And the reason is smooth endoplasmic reticulum is mainly involved in protein synthesis. So in that question, the answer will be C. Because assertion is true. Because if the endoplasmic reticulum lack the ribosome, it is called a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. But when we read the reason, smooth endoplasmic reticulum mainly involved in protein synthesis. It is false. Reason is false. Why? So, Because the smooth endoplasmic reticulum involved in the synthesis of fats inside the cells of adipose tissue and the formation of spherosomes, synthesis of glycogens, synthesis of sterols and steroid hormones, etc. It is not involved in protein synthesis. Okay, so the assertion is true, but reason is false. Answer is C. Okay, and one more question we can discuss. One more question from the next chapter, that is from tissue. I'll read the assertion. Meristematic tissue constitute the major portion of plant body. Meristematic tissue constitute major portion of plant body. Now we can read the reason. Meristematic tissues consist of differentiated cells. So the answer will be D. Because meristematic tissue, the assertion is meristematic tissue constitute the major portion of plant body. That is false. Assertion is false because meristematic tissue, we know that after differentiation it gives rise to permanent tissue. Right? After differentiation, meristematic tissue differentiated to form a permanent tissue, and this permanent tissue will constitute the major portion of the plant. So that the assertion is false. And coming to reason, meristematic tissue consists of differentiated cell. That is true. So the answer will be D. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Okay. So these are the some of the MCQ type of question which is under the category assertion and reason type. And you will get more number of questions from these chapters from Google. So just search it and try to find the answer by your own. So you can familiarize with this kind of questions more. So it will be easy to appear for your exam too. Try to work out with more number of questions so that it will be easy, it will be beneficial for your exam. Okay, so this is about today's class. If you have any doubt regarding these two chapters, you can contact me at any time. Okay, thank you.